Real quick, while we do have a second here, someone in chat just asking about items. So, I mean, Shadow Fiend, his items aren't where he would want them to be. He's trying to get a butterfly, which Brian pointed out earlier, which is kind of questionable because it's a lot of magic damage that Veno's putting out. I mean, the right clicks from Meepo are certainly important, but maybe a BKB would be better.
I mean, the epicenter is magical damage. Meepo's poof is magical.
The poofs.
You know, I don't know. Yeah, I think a BKB might have been better.
But then, I mean,
he needs his right click.
The butterfly works against the right clicks. The butterfly works against the ghosts.
Right. It's just like
I
figured he would go for something a little tankier, like maybe a mix of tankiness and damage, because he's sitting on 1,000 health right now. That is not a lot.
No, I mean, if every Meepo's poof connected, he's pretty much dead.
The other team's Witch Doctor has more health than the Shadow Fiend.
But looking at the other items, Jack doesn't really have anything to note other than the Ghost Scepter, which is actually really risky, because if you activate that and then get poofed on, you're toast.
Oh yeah, what is it, 30% more damage, something like that? 40?
40% increased magic damage.
We're going to have another Roshan for Meepo. And then League is in serious trouble.
Yeah. Faceless Void, he does have the eggs, that's about it, Mask of Madness. Omni Knight doesn't have anything of note. Ruds, again, just has the Blink Dagger. But then for Veno, I mean, let's
look forward into the future a little bit. Let's say they go for Megas, and Meepo goes in. And then, Void Chronos, and they blow everything on those Meepos. He's just going to come right back. But they can't just ignore him either.
I mean, if he doesn't have buyback, his cooldown's... even if he doesn't have buyback, the codown's 30%
And he has another ultimate orb, so he might be going... Maybe Hex to try to take out Void a little easier? I don't know.
I mean, it does give him a much easier time getting the nets landed. I mean, what else could an ulti orb build into? No, refresh.
No, it would be Manta, Lincoln's, or Scythe.
Probably a Hex, yeah.
Or another Scotty.
Or another Scotty. I mean, the difference between a Scotty and a Heart isn't really that much. And the Scotty would increase his damage a lot more. And there's the Blink Poof. Oh, God.
Crispy is repelled, but he...
There's the ulti.
The Chrono drops. They're going to drop everything they have on Meepo, but he's too strong and he just has Aegis still.
He's not dying. Yeah, they burned everything right there, and Meepo still stands.
Fall. Omni buys back, but he can't do anything. His team's down.
Yeah, I faceless burned the Chrono and didn't really accomplish a whole lot with it. And I think he actually chronoed Omni Knight.
But he doesn't have. He came back, but he has nothing. What's he gonna do? His items aren't good. He's just gonna explode. He's gonna get netted and poofed.
No. Yep, and wow, that poof! Look at that.
Okay,
that's
they got rid of the
probably game.
They're gonna blink and net right onto him. Don't even need it.
There goes Crispy.
That's GG.
Yeah, I mean this is for sure. Yeah, they're gonna call it GG. So we're actually gonna see a game 3.
We're approaching 20,000 difference in XP, and well beyond 20,000 for.
Are we?
Worth.
Let's take a quick look. Wow, and that is all in 30 minutes. That's impressive. So that's GG, guys. Again, just a couple-minute break. Actually, it might not even be that this time, because they probably just want to jump into the number 3. So just give us a couple moments here, and we will do Game 3 of League of Legends versus Venomancer. I hardly know her. Bloop, bloop. Alright, everybody. Welcome back to Game 3 of League of Legends versus Venomancer. I hardly know her. The deciding game, whoever loses this one is going to be knocked out of the recreational. Whoever wins will go on to face Swagadam's Scepter. Another very, very good team.
In case you're just joining in, League 1, Team 1, there was a base race at the very end. Super exciting. And then Veno came back in Game 2 with a fantastic Meepo who just steamrolled over.
Yeah, he did Meepo things.
Are we loaded? Okay.
Oh, all right.
Let's see if there's a Meepo.
Yeah, we had a bit of a
see if our
slow
prediction
load.
was correct.
It should be an instantaneous Meepo ban.
Although I wonder if they would just pick a team that could do better against Meepo and then not waste the ban. But we'll see.
So we're getting rid of the silencer again, so they're going to rely on
Silencer
more
has
ultis,
been
probably.
First ban every game, I believe. First or second,
yeah.
at least.
And the Meepo is open for a first pick here if they really want to grab it.
I feel like they wouldn't do that again. I could be wrong.
It was, yeah. I mean, you kind of run the risk of them like predicting it this time and being ready for it.
I mean, because if you see a Meepo early, you could just go like, oh, Earthshaker, Echo Slam, or like, I don't know, Dragon Knight with his AoE. Something. Oh,
We've almost got the exact same picks. Yeah.
Centaur War Runner, once again, just good, solid, reliable choice.
And I think the bands, in fact, are the same as well. I know
Naga
Naga
and
was
Disruptor were
banned.
banned. I think those are the same bands.
Yeah. We've got, aside from the Dazzle, so it looks like we're switching out Dazzle for maybe something else.
Time travel? Are we back?
Guys, is it 5:30? Oh my gosh. We have unlocked the secret to time travel, and it's in fact just Meepo and Dota. A bit of a slow pick here. Probably, I mean, this is a very important game, so they are going to make sure they get the absolute most out of their team. I mean, it's hard to really predict anything.
Yeah, at this point, we're just like,
so early.
None of those really mean anything quite yet on their own. We need to see a little bit more. You know, again, the Void Witch Doctor combo could come up, although they were on separate teams last time.
Yeah, Vano could grab the Void this time. I mean, there is still a heavy reliance on AoEs again with the Sand King ulti and the Witch Doctor ulti. Jack for the third time, and I mean, although he's been useful, he hasn't really done a ton of work. In fact, the second game, I think, is when he really had a chance to shine. It's just Meepo did the Meepo things.
Yeah, as Meepo does.
Terribly
slow, can't
Meepo
do much.
does.
I mean, the AoE is good against Meepo, but not just that. You need a bigger setup. Terrorblade gone, thankfully. I just don't want to watch that guy.
Yeah. Still no Meepo ban. Still no Shadow Fiend ban, who put in a lot of work. Pugna, which is kind of strange. I don't think we've seen any reason for a Pugna to appear, but this could be more of a respect ban. I'm not very familiar with the team.
I'm not either.
So.
A Pugna ban is generally pretty good against, like, if you want to pick OD. Pugna can, like, out-int you. There goes Void.
There goes Faceless.
Interesting.
It is very interesting, actually. I'm very curious to see what these, like, the next couple picks, because we'll really start to see where these team fights start to go.
Yeah, we just don't have enough info.
Especially without the
Faceless. There's no Void. I mean, who are we banning? No Viper.
No Viper.
Pretty standard stuff. There's the DP.
Death Prophet. I mean, Venomancer. Yeah, Venomancer found something that worked, so it looks like they're sticking to it.
That last game was mostly Meepo, let's be real, but the DP, got a tower on her own. She causes a bunch of havoc in team fights.
Yeah, I mean, her ghosts were floating around in every one of those team fights.
A very good fight bottom where Void could not chrono because he was silenced.
Okay, so we're seeing Gyro.
That's again, if they were to pick Meepo,
it's a better pick than Shadow Fiend. Yeah.
Almost all of his stuff is AoE. Pretty much everything is AoE except for the homing missile.
We have someone in chat calling Invoker coming up this game, so we'll see if that's a true prediction. But yeah, I do agree. I think Gyrocopter is a much better pick against a Meepo if we see it again. I mean, almost every one of his abilities, aside from the missile, does multiple target damage, which is very good. And if he had the global ulti, he could drop that global ulti at any time on the Meepos if they
I don't think
somewhere.
we're going to see the Meepos. I think they had their time. They had their time to shine.
I mean, yeah, I think so. And it looks like League is picking specifically in the case that they do go with Meepo, but I mean, it's still he's really.
I mean, if
really
you see
tough
Meepo
to deal
pick,
with.
you can pick your mid or your
Venomancer.
carry
So
to go around that. This is they have some pretty solid push there with the wards and DP.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Maybe we're just going to see a quick 15-minute, let's just rush the push. So what, maybe a Nature's Prophet then for the final?
That's risky.
That'd leave the awfully squish. Yeah. That's not a game I'd want to take late game if they do it.
I kind of want to see a Medusa. I don't care if it makes sense or doesn't. I just want to see it.
You think so? I don't know how it would fit, really, though. I guess maybe it would fit into League's lineup more than Veno's.
It would be crazy, crazy right-click output with Gyro's flat cannon plus Medusa split shot. A little bit overkill on that. No, I just like Medusa and want to see her. She's the hard carry I don't see a lot of these days.
Come on, Axe.
Does someone in the chat want Axe?
We have
an Axe fan.
Yeah, we've got an Axe fan. We've got an Invoker fan. They're calling specifically that Shane will play Invoker, so it would have to be the Invoker 5th pick for Veno.
He might.
Which, I mean, I don't think it'd be a bad pick. I think Invoker fits into a lot of different roles because of his multi-purpose spells, but again, that would leave the team really
I wonder if we would
squishy.
see Invoker go Exhort and go with the Spirits, and they'll just go max push on that team, or if he'd go like Quaswex,
Yeah, just end the game
and
as
do more of
fast
like
as
a
you
team
can.
fight, like mana reduction sort of strategy with that EMP.
Wow, League is burning a ton of time, and they go for the AA, which
You get some play.
I don't. Right now, he's got a lot of use, but right now I'm kind of wondering how they're going to get people together for all these skills to connect on.
Right.
Are we going to see a Darkseer?
I don't know. I mean, we could. That could be. Well,
Because
it's just weird.
it's just
Centaur
weird.
is probably their
it's
off
weird.
laner. Safe lane Gyro probably with Jakiro and AA, and then we could see a
I
mid.
guess.
We could see Crispy's hero.
No Lycan. No Ember. Whew. Okay, here we go. Are we going to see the Invoker? Oh, what a call. Who... I don't know who originally called that, but congratulations, chat, for whoever called the Invoker there.
It is Shane's most
so
played hero on his profile, his best hero.
I think this will be a very interesting game for Veno, but if it goes longer than like 40 minutes, I don't see them winning.
Yeah, I mean, Gyro is already super good late. If they get, I mean, but if they plan for late and they just steamroll them, they won't have a chance to get going. Like if they pick a hard carry right now.
He's got to pick fast, or we're gonna have just a random character.
Gyro, like Crispy takes Gyro mid sometimes, and so okay.
Luna. So I think Crispy's on Gyro. We'll have Brad on the Luna.
Well, he likes both of those heroes. Yep.
Yep. And
okay, no, this is
it, right.
This
wow.
They're
this
on
is
Veno's
very
on a
strange.
timer here.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to introduce? Who'd you do last time? You get to do League this time.
League of Legends.
Yeah, because I did League last time.
All right. Well, I kind of want them to disperse so I know which lanes they're going in, just to be sure. Let's wait a little bit.
Okay, we'll give it a second.
We'll get them out there.
We'll give it a second. Look, I'm gonna look at this courier doing.
Yeah, I think Crispy's
cool
going mid for sure. Yeah, he has like the saving money for a bottle sort of build there.
I mean, you know what, Gyro, if he gets even a little bit of farm, like he can get out of hand very quickly.
Attack,
we have a pause. Uh-oh. Pizza pause, everyone.
The good luck, have fun pause.
Yeah.
You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce League right now. Let's start with that Centaur. Pasquale, sponsored by Infinity, is on the Centaur Warrunner. Centaur Warrunner. He's in the off lane.
That's the new
Centaur
version of Warrunner.
Mid lane, we've got Crispy on the Gyrocopter. And in the safe lane, we have the defensive tri-lane with the farming Luna. That's Brad. That's Ruds. Reflexy on the Jakiro. And Matt Bodega, sponsored by Hats, on the Ancient Apparition.
Reflexy denies the Aegis
Right, I fucked up.
Jakiro. and then for Veno, we have Mr. Invoker.
Mr.
Shane
Invoker.
on the Invoker. Mr.
Dr.
Invoker, yes.
PhD.
Doctor, we have a new movie right here, Doctor Invoker. Who needs
Nobody.
Doctor Strange? We have Sponge on the Death Prophet, who's overlooking the rune in middle, and then we're another tri-lane by the looks of it, going towards bottom, with Flax on the Sand King, Mr. Notorious Pip, or PIP, on the Witch Doctor, and Venocris.
Witch Doctor has a disgusting
Venomancer.
spider on his head, so I can't look at him, so sorry.
I would also like to point out, for the final game for Venomancer, they picked Venomancer.
Oh yeah, they have to.
Which is great.
Oh, wow.
Look at Crispy Mid is just firing some rockets into Death Prophet.
Get out of here. Space created.
Chipped away a
as they
little
say.
damage, but space created, yeah.
Gyrocopter with that crazy projectile speed.
And let me...
I believe second only to a sniper.
Now let's see... One of the... he didn't get missile first. One of the popular
Now he's
things
got
there
it.
to second. The popular things for Gyros to do is just max missile, because it does 500 damage at max level, so you could just keep shooting it and annoy whoever you're laning against.
Yeah,
in this
it's like
case, Death Prophet.
if they don't run from it, they'll eat the missile, and then you can just shoot them because they're close. And if they do run from it, it does more damage. So it's pretty annoying.
Yep. Bottom lane, I mean, I think we're going to see a lot of the same, these very passive tri-lanes. I think League of Legends has the better tri-lane this time. The Ice Path into a Lucent Beam, yeah. With Chilling Touch on top of that. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that Luna passive, 14 damage early is no joke, and all of the people on her team are getting it, so that's a lot of denies, a lot of last hits. Like,
no, hers is an AoE.
Well,
hers is only around her.
the people in lane are getting it. It's like 900 AoE, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
but
900.
Just want to be clear. It's not like Drowse, who actually is global. But yeah, so with Chilling Touch on top of that,
yeah, she's
that's a brutal combo.
I think Invoker is gonna win that CS matchup up top. That's just kind of a tough one for Centaur.
It's a tough one.
He did go Basilius first, so he's probably going to go the full Exhort, not full Exhort, but Quasi Exhort for the Forge Spirits.
Yeah, you're the Invoker player here, so this is all you. I don't know a thing about him.
No, they're just going for that full push. We were wondering about it. He does have Sunstrike ready, all queued up, so if someone goes on someone, he can help out.
Yeah, I mean, Sunstrike is such a useful ability. It's a global call down ability.
He just used it.
What is it, about 1.5 seconds?
He just hit bottom.
Went bottom. It's on Jack. Reflexy's taking a ton of damage. Two more right clicks.
Oh man!
There he goes. First blood's going to the Venomancer on Team Venomancer. Gets first blood.
That's appropriate for this game, for the team name.
Yes.
There we go. Sunstrike already helping out, gives Invoker a assist. So good start.
Yeah. And it's not huge damage yet, but the one good thing about Sunstrike is it's pure damage. So if it says it's doing 170 or whatever it is, then it's doing it. 162.
Yeah, that's a good amount. This really. Also, he hasn't bought anything.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of times you'll see a Quasi-Exhort Invoker go Midas because he needs levels to be effective. So I feel like that's what we're gonna see. He has a great start anyway, so he probably should.
Yeah, I mean, he still has 2 free tangos just waiting. This Centaur is not really able to harass him a whole lot. Invoker's range isn't huge for a ranged hero,
but better than melee range.
Certainly. Yeah, better than melee range is all he needs.
What's Jakiro doing? Is he going to get?
All right.
Going to get that rune?
It looks like they called it out. Oh, Jack.
Oof.
No. Okay, they were just checking.
That's quite the walk for the bounty rune.
They have a ward there. They do know Jack left. It's now a 3v2. They might try to do. Oh, excuse me.
They're still close to tower, but Sand King's Sun coming out, and then we're gonna see the cast.
Oh,
Sunstrike
Luna.
with the Gale. He's gone.
There's the Sunstrike. Boom. What a great combo. So that was this Burrow Strike. I called it Sand Strike, sorry. But Burrow Strike into the Sun Strike. We also had Witch Doctor's Cask.
And then
I mean, that's
Gale,
a lot
so
of
even if she
damage
hadn't
just
died, she
happening.
would be slowed by 50% as she tried to run away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nasty.
That's a brutal early combo. Especially against, I mean, Luna isn't exactly known for her health, only 600. Sunstrike is already taking away like 20% of her
Invoker
health
has Midas
just from that, so.
recipe on the way, and he's super close to the glove, so he'll have it.
Yeah, one last hit will literally get him his Midas. So what is the build then after Midas? Do we see like the 4 staffs, Yules?
It depends how much he wants to. If he's going to go like a full-on push Invoker, we'd see like an early Necro and Boots of Travel, and he'll just zoom around the map and do Forged Spirits plus Necro units and just melt towers down.
I mean, it sounds brutal. I imagine it is.
I mean, otherwise he might do the setup with a Yule Scepter where you Yules them, then you drop Sunstrike, and then you drop Meteor, and then you do Deafening Blast, and you can kill pretty much anyone mid-game.
Crispy trying to do something mid. Unfortunately, the missile, I think, missile gets picked off by tower. His ulti misses.
Good college try there, though. He did it.
Yeah, I mean, if the missile had actually connected, there might have been something there. I mean, the missile, what's it, level 3, so that's 375 damage. That's almost half of Death Prophet's health, but Jack, again, being called out that he is missing. They're going to go looking for him, but he's already floated towards mid. They're not going to find it.
If you click open the last hits really quick, unlike...
It already is.
Unlike the last game, there's no one who's, like, running away with last hits. There were people who were significantly far ahead. And, like, Invoker and Gyro are doing well, totally. They're doing great, but... Yeah, last game I believe there was someone
Looks
approaching
like we're going to have something bottom.
What's up?
We have Death Prophet rotated bottom. There's 4 versus 2 right now.
Luna and AA are getting out.
Yeah, and they're leaving.
They're way out.
Piecing out. This might be a tower though. Are they just going to abandon
Plague Wards
tower?
and Exorcism is up. It's only level 1, but that's with all this stuff here. This is gonna fall.
And there it goes. Yeah, that's tower. I don't even think League should probably fight into this with the Exorcism up.
If someone else TP down, they could fight into it. Otherwise, I think they should leave it alone.
Sand King's waiting. He's just waiting to get a good burrow.
Very nice. That ward they put in the trees. That's a common TP spot to go hide and come in. He's covering this.
That's actually a great. Yeah, that's a great idea.
That was good. They covered that.
And that's an easy tower. I mean, this is something they're going to have to deal with every time Exorcism is up. Every 2 minutes, they're going to have to contend with this issue. So they're going to have to find a counter to it really quickly, or they're going to start losing towers.
Yeah, they also have to worry about if they take a fight that might seem a little risky and they lose it, they're probably going to lose a tower for it.
Ooh, good missile connection on mid.
I just saw her health shoot down.
Death Prophet immediately loses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Missile.
That's a level 4 missile now. So, I mean, if he can even land one more, and then just rush her, it would be a kill. Risky kill, but
man, they're pushing up hard bottom. They are coming in on this here too.
I mean, like we said, they really don't want to let this game go too long, because the longer it gets, there is the chance that Luna and Gyro can turn this around.
Luna gets scary, Gyro gets scary.
Luna especially, yeah. Luna's bouncing glaives just get
And the
insane
other thing is that
game.
Luna and Gyro are among those carries that just pop BKB and run in. And that completely shuts down pretty much everything that Invoker does.
I mean, quite a bit of the enemy team, frankly.
So
a lot of Veno's outgoing damage is magical, aside from ghosts and right clicks. So yeah, BKBs will be very crucial, and it's definitely a common pickup for Luna anyways, so...
Yeah.
And I just had the graphs open real quick. Even with the kills, the XP graph hasn't really shifted a whole lot, but gold is very in favor of
that missile
Veno
just connected
right
on DP in her base, and it took out a third of her health. More than that.
Gyro making a very hasty getaway as Veno converged to try to find him.
Is that going to hit? Yeah, it is. Is he going to drop the ult?
Oh, it does hit. He does not drop the ult.
I guess, yeah.
I think maybe missed opportunity.
I feel like that could have been a kill. I don't know if he saw that the Witch Doctor was nearby. I don't know. Tough call.
It's a tough call, and I mean this is game 3, so I'm sure everyone wants to just play this safely.
Invoker not
which sometimes isn't the best.
No, it's fine. Invoker not using his Forge Spirits at all to push this. I figured he might, especially because the Basilius gives them so much extra armor. But maybe it's just for the mana regen for himself. What's he getting now? He has Boots of Travel. Yep, he's doing the full-on push Spirits thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Necro comes next.
I mean, he still does have that tower at half.
Yeah, he's doing work.
And what's he doing? Yeah. And I'm sure if he's given an opportunity where he sees Centaur leave for a long duration of time, he will get those spirits out and he'll just start pushing like crazy. Because, I mean, that's the great thing about the Sunstrike. He doesn't really have to be at the team fight because he could just call that in whenever.
Right. Especially early on in laning phase where fights can be started and ended very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, later on it's not so useful. I mean, people can survive.
Oh no, Invoker, you're in the wrong neighborhood.
And
they're gonna trample. Oh, they're gonna get slowed by that, but it doesn't matter. He just zooms past it.
He does get slowed. The missile's gonna catch up too.
Done.
The missile's gonna be here in a couple seconds.
Oh,
Veno here. Oh, the missile's gonna kill him though. The missile.
Yep, he got too far up.
That was. Yeah, I mean, it was a great getaway, but the missile damage was simply too high.
There's also not much, like, I mean, Crispy got a haste rune and they don't have ward coverage of it, so there's not a whole lot you could do to, like, preemptively get ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
P-Flax needs out. That double edge took him out almost completely.
Oh.
If that missile catches him, he's going to die. Unless he bottles up.
Yeah.
No, it'll go down. DP will hit it.
Okay.
Oh, no, it won't. It'll kill him.
Uh-oh, no, he's going to die. He's got to be above like 400. Yeah,
that's
he
rough.
Dies. That missile damage. Crispy winning this game with just missiles.
It's one of the worst feelings, like getting chased down by.
It is. And I mean, the missile gets tankier as it levels up too. It takes more instances. Here comes another one. This one might die. It's taken several times. No,
it won't die, but it'll take her pretty low.
She's fast, but she's not fast enough. The thing is, if he gets the Ags for the global ulti, I mean, he could have preemptively called that down, and she'd be dead right now. Here comes another. I mean, she's dead. She's 100% dead. You should not have come back. There's another. While they're getting mid though, top's being pushed down by Venomancer, by the actual character Venomancer.
Invoker went bottom and started his push on that bottom tier 2. Did some good work on it.
Yeah.
Invoker coming mid. Nope, TPing top.
Oh, several.
But try and get that.
Just
he called it. Oh, nice Sunstrike. If he gets the cold snap off, no, his ult is off cooldown. Very good TP top to secure that. That's a serious gold difference.
Mm-hmm. Let's pop that open real quick. Yeah, I mean 2,000 this early in. That's a lot of gold. XP though is definitely
Invoker
in favor
got 1 point in
as
Wex, so he could do the Ghost Walk.
That's probably a very wise choice, as we just saw. Venomancer. Oh gosh.
They're gonna start carrying smoke, I'm sure, or dust. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah. The one thing for those that don't know about Invoker's invisibility is it slows people nearby, so it kind of reveals that you are there. So it makes it very easy to find you and dust you.
And it slows him as well until you like level it up more.
Right. Yeah, there it is. Ghost Walk. Yeah, negative 30% to yourself at level 1.
And he went Quasi Exhort.
And it's unlikely he'll level that up to any meaningful amount.
I think he just did 1 point for the escape. Because once you get 4 in Quas and 4 in Exhort, whenever you summon Forge Spirits, you summon 2 instead. That's gonna hit.
Just right now, he just did it. I'm surprised he didn't Ghost Walk, because that probably would have at least removed the stun.
Ghost Walk is super expensive. It's 200, and it would have taken all of his mana. And just by turning Q on, he gets so much regen by popping all the claws. So he's at 13 regen right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot that the different spells actually gave you bonus stats as well.
And yeah, he's building. Looks like he's building a 4-staff first, which is good because Invoker needs a little mobility, especially if you're not going Quaswex.
I just popped open net worth. Invoker still in the lead. Gyrocopter making a valiant effort though to try to get up there. He's at 5'8".
Yeah,
Invoker's at 6'9", so he's not far behind. Someone we really need to keep our eye on, though, as the game goes on, is Luna. Because Luna's net worth generally tends to take off.
He ults her, he gales her. Bottom.
Where is this? Bottom? Yep. Josh, Rug's taking a lot of damage.
What's going on? Are they chasing him?
He's charging. I don't think he should chase. I think it's a bad chase. Oh, there was a charge for top as well. They got the Invoker. Purion comes in with the Sand Strike. Or the Burrow Strike, sorry. Oh, Purion's right in the middle of that.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Both teams kind of limping away at this point. And how did bottom ever turn out?
It was a weird, like, on again, off again sort of thing. Basically, Veno ran away, and Luna healed up.
Yeah, so all in all, Invoker's the only one that goes down. I would have to assume what happened was Centaur just ulti, charged, stunned, and then Gyro followed that up. We don't see Centaur with his blink yet, but he does have the gold in literally 1 second there. So he's
Gyro going Egg Scepter right away. He got his Aquila, he got his phase. So he wants that global call down.
I mean, it's very useful. And the cooldown isn't on a long cooldown. 45 seconds at max level, and I don't know if Eggs...
Also, he has his Ogre Club and his Blade in the stash, so he's getting very close. Deny on the mid tower by DP.
The tower does get denied. Very good.
Invoker continuing his push up top. He has the recipe for the Force Staff. It's probably on the way now. Yeah, it is.
Real quick, I am going to point out, someone just brought this up in chat, like, WTF is this tournament? The Recreational is a tournament originally made by Mitch Dyer and Chris Floyd, is it?
Of the Indie Mega Booth.
Yeah, okay. They threw together this little tournament for games industry writers, fans, people that make games, all kinds of folks. And this is pretty late into the tournament, as we only have about 3 rounds left, and then you will have the Grand Champion.
Oh.
But yeah, that is what the Recreational is.
He just explodes Gyro.
And wow, did that Wombo Kondo explode Gyro. Sand King does go down very quickly soon after, though.
Job. He gets the ult off.
And now everyone's... Yeah, and the Ghosts as well. Veno ulti plus Ghosts is a devastating combo. Oh, I'm missing everything because my mouse.
DP escapes with 60 health.
A lot of people so low. Yeah. DP was low. Veno was low. Invoker was down a little bit.
What surprised me there was... That was that Invoker combo I was talking about, where Sunstrike, Meteor, Deafening Blast. But Invoker didn't have a Yule Scepter, but someone else Yules them. That's why I was getting confused. Who has it? DP has a Yules.
Which is, I mean, pretty common for her anyway, so that works out very well. Yeah. We see the AA ulti coming. Ooh, oh, Witch Doctor! Witch Doctor might shatter. Ooh, it's gonna be... He's got to go to around 70 health. Nope, he'll be okay. Close, though. Gotta watch that health, Witch Doctor, when there's an AA around. Bottom lane, we have Sand King just kind of punching the catapult with his claws.
Potato hands.
Purion Flax just with his little potato hands. Very simple looking Sand King.
I think that Courier has been chasing Invoker around as he's been TPing everywhere. Because he's had this
poor little guy.
The Force Staff recipe on the Courier for a long time. But he's just been bouncing around all over the place. There we go.
Nilbog the Mad. Mythical Courier.
What is it?
Didn't
Centaur
know
ult, they're going up on top.
Oh, yeah, Centaur ult. Shane just gets exploded.
And that's probably Veno too.
Twice
that's
now
land
we've
right
seen
there.
that happen.
He's going to be slowed.
Yeah.
Ale.
Throws down a single ward. I don't think one ward does enough damage. Unless that guy has a Divine Rapier of his own, but it doesn't. And it dies. I mean, that's a risky thing to be alone when Centaur's ult's up like that. And they don't really have much vision up here in like the top left of the map to really see where the team is. Actually, neither team has significant vision. Most of it's around the center, mid lane, and Roche.
Yeah, up on the wards and the Ancients.
While that is happening, though, we are getting a push bottom. Crispy's coming down here to defend.
Top tower's going to fall. Oh, man, you came to the wrong place, Witch Doctor.
Oh, Witch Doctor.
Also, Veno came to the wrong place.
Yeah, I think that tower should have just been left. There goes the Luna ulti. Doesn't actually get the kill, but
I have to
finally
question
does
those
go down.
TPs. Both of them saw where they were TPing into, and they were TPing at separate times, and they just got picked off
Yeah.
because it was 4v1 each time.
They did get a bottom tier 2 for that, but 2 deaths for a tier 2 I don't think is worth.
They were support deaths, but maybe it didn't need to happen. But I guess they might have just bought time.
Space created.
And there's the Invoker's working on a Yules of his own, so we might see more of that Wombo combo on his own.
Yeah, let me pop open the items tab for everyone real quick.
Gyrocopter cooldown, or cooldown.
I mean, oh, there comes the cooldown. Yeah, I mean that's going to be becoming more and more common as he gets level 3 ulti. It's 45 seconds, I think. At level 3, yeah.
Very low mana cost.
So, but items wise, I don't think we don't have anything really stand out quite yet. I mean, Shane on the Invoker does have quite a few of his core items, the Midas, the Force Staff, Boots Travel. Crispy, again, has his Ags Phase Boots. Probably going to start building towards just, like, heavy damage.
I think he's going to go for BKB. He has an Ogre Club in the stash.
Yep,
and Luna has one as well. And once those two get BKBs, that's going to be not so great for Veno.
Yeah. I mean, Veno's done a good job of getting these towers down quickly, but every minute this game shifts into the late game is a bad minute for them, so they really don't have... I mean, DP and Invoker would probably be the best to transition late game, but I don't think neither of them are ideal for it. I mean, you know more about Invoker. Like, can he offer anything to a really late game fight other than his just general
you can build him
invokery?
to be like some weird builds do like max right click with like a Daedalus and stuff like that, but no, not really. Not against what's here. It's gonna be a tough time.
We're seeing a fight bottom, and I can't believe that actually Jack came in here, had an amazing Ice Path and Flame Breath, whatever it's called, and somehow still dies. And Sand King lived. Purion was down to about 10 health, and he managed to limp away and not burn.
Crispy's missile caught Veno as he was getting out and killed him. That Invoker is dropping the meatball. It's going to kill Crispy. Ruds is going to go.
There it is. There's the combo. That's a vicious combo. They've got to get those BKBs up.
Yules is going to be up on Invoker very soon.
It
doesn't need it.
The ulti wasn't needed, but does secure the kill. Yeah, once those BKBs are done, that Invoker is not going to be able to do that anymore, but until such time... the combo is just going to keep falling. The flaming meatball and the tornadoes and the Forge Spirits on the
jump
top of
Roche?
it. I mean...
Whoa, what was that? DD. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
And there's the Lacrity, so he's going to be putting out pretty decent damage. And Roche is not messing around, but they'll get him.
Yeah. Yeah, with the Ghost up,
Again,
I mean,
no
that
one,
really does help.
No one really tanky on their team yet. And DP can get there.
Death Prophet eventually.
Oh, DP might die from this.
Oh, she might. Yeah, wow. She didn't even make an attempt to move. She could have lifted herself. My voice kind of cracked, but...
A little bit. Oh, there's the cooldown. That might get the Dazzle.
I think she could have lifted.
Don't, other way, Dazzle.
Oh, wow. Oh, poor Dazzle. So that's two
Look at
just
that
for
power
an Aegis.
of their global attacks right now. They just killed 2 people, not even being there.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about a global team now with the 6.82. I mean, we played, I don't know if you were in the game, but like me and some other people, we faced a global team of Zeus, Nature's Prophet, AA. Like, it's a brutal combo. And
Invoker Wombo combo down there
Centaur.
on Centaur. Yeah,
Sorry.
it's sort of cheesy when you do
Didn't
like
even catch
5 globals, but it can still be effective.
Yeah, but the point is, like, even just with the 2, like, how effective it is. A lot of people just discount it, but because the globals tend to be weaker, but it works. It works.
I feel like the Veno aggression is not going to let up, especially now that they have Aegis. They can be a little more, even a little bit more
I mean,
aggressive.
Yeah, even though it might seem overly aggressive, like, this is the team they built for. They need to do this. And here go. Oh, that might be a dead Jack. He's lifted. The Forge Spirits are out. The Meteor's probably coming. Nope, they don't even need it.
Yep. Invoker's not actually going to be able to sling out spells super fast until he gets his eggs. That cooldown is enough to basically give you 3 spells in a team fight, and then you're good.
Right.
Yeah, because it's a 12-second cooldown right now.
Check.
It's too high for a team fight.
So actually, with those last couple kills, the XP has gone back in Veno's favor, and the gold has been firmly in their favor for some time now. And I mean that's as a result of all these towers. The
this tower is certainly going to fall, but I think they'll back off. Well, is DP ult up? No, DP ult's up. They should not back off.
No, they're going to keep going for it. Invoker's got this Sunstrike and the Meteor right now. He can't invoke anything else.
Combo is going to land on Jakiro.
He does get the lift.
Jakiro's just going to fall.
Oh, Jack's dead. Yeah, Jack's going to burn. Nope, there it goes. Where is Crispin? Although they're all waiting back.
That A ult might kill Invoker. Oh, he four-stepped out of it.
That was a good hit. Oh, that was a huge connection.
Escape. Oh,
no.
Why did you walk into that? No.
Pyrion comes in with the Sand King ulti, but it doesn't really do a whole lot. They split up. Centaur did go down, just because of the combined Venomancer Sand King. Sand King with another good burrow strike, really trying to get rid of Luna here.
Hits, and be fine. Yep.
That's a great Yules.
And now we can turn the tables on Crispy.
Oh, Crispy might...
Sand King stun.
Yeah, if we could get a burrow strike. A good burrow strike, and this is it. Good blink, good burrow strike. Does he not have the combo? Oh, his cool...
But it didn't matter.
Invoker... Yeah. But he did get it. He did get it, yeah. That's a huge kill. I mean, that's 60 seconds on Crispy. Can he buy back? I don't even know. He can't buy back. Wow. That's going to be Rax, I think.
Unless Luna's all healed up and she's coming to fight, and then they have AA ult ready. It's going to hit Invoker.
They're going to get that start
the Fort Spirits will get it on their own, too.
Definitely.
Here comes Centaur. You need to get out. Oh, nice. He tried to stop the blink, but it didn't even happen. The blink was canceled.
Actually, Veno, the whole team is back now. They might just keep this up.
They lost the Aegis on Invoker, so that's a little scary. But yeah, they can probably get that range.
I think as long as Gyro's down. Does Luna have her BKB yet?
Nope.
It's
Invoker
not quite
has his
done.
combo
Close.
all primed up. Well, now he doesn't. He used his Fort Spirits, but
still has the Meteor and the lift.
That's a melee or a range Rax. That's a lot of gold coming their way. Let's look at that graph.
So that's and it was already in their favor, so it's. Yep. And the XP is slowly going their way as well. And it looks like they're just going to rotate top and keep this up.
5,000 gold, so he's going to spend that. He's getting the eggs for sure. He's going to be shooting out spells like crazy. Oh, he just canceled his TP. I don't know if he meant to do that. I feel like he did not.
Now, the one thing we've been keeping an eye on is Crispy does have his BKB now, so he can actually withstand the Invoker. Yeah. Luna, not yet, still about 1,000 short. But at least one of the two main carries now can walk up to Invoker and not have to worry about it anymore.
Luna is getting very close. So that is what they need. I feel like they might try to take a break and farm.
Oh, and Jack just disappeared
that
from
top tower is going to fall. They don't have a Fortify.
Yeah.
And even if they did, I don't think they would use it.
No. I mean, Crispy's down farming. I think they realize at this point they just need to get some farm on the carries. Luna is down bottom getting some farm. So yeah, they're just farming up their carries because they just want to buy time. They're letting the towers go.
The wards will get that tower.
Venomancer's wards. Yeah.
And Invoker got the last hit on it. They're pinging out Luna. Oh no, maybe that was their. Yep, they might be going on Luna. There's the Sunstrike.
Nope, Pyrion's going for it. There's the.
It's a little too.
He's using Earthquake, which I kind of question.
So
oh no,
and there's no Sunstrike because he used it earlier.
A wasted.
Yeah, Luna's gonna be just fine.
And a wasted Earthquake. Oh, that's Epicenter. Sorry, Epicenter. That's actually devastating for Sand King because Epicenter is a huge part of his.
He almost got that kill. Here comes the. Oh no, blink.
Here comes the stun. This is gonna be a ton of damage. Yeah, there goes DP. There goes Witch Doctor.
Veno's gonna burn.
Venomancer is taking a bunch of damage. Pyrion comes in. That's a good kill on AA, but Pyrion's gonna die for it.
Maybe it's time to leave.
Invoker. Oh yeah, you need to get out now, Invoker. It's time to go. The last thing he needs is a missile to kill.
Oh, everyone's pretty low. I don't know if Invoker has Sunstrike up. If he does, he might get lucky if he does it right now, but I don't think he will.
No, he could invoke it, but all his other two abilities are on cooldown. Neither of which was Sunstrike. That was that was a little too much aggression from Veno. They got caught out. Sand King especially wasting his Epicenter.
That top tower deniable. Crispy
Man,
got it.
look at
Just before the Force
does
Spirits
get it.
come in. Yep.
Invoker was just before.
The next fight, Luna will have BKB unless she gets picked off like right now. So we'll see how that changes things.
Yeah. I mean, she could purchase the recipe in 6 gold.
Call down on Invoker in the bottom lane. Not going to do much.
No, he'll just. Which one's the health regen? Quaz? Yeah. Quaz up and heal up. I mean, League just had a really solid defense, but let's not discount the fact that they are missing one of their Rax towers, and mid lane is empty right now.
I want to point out XP graph at exactly 0 right now.
Well, would you look at that?
But the gold is still 7,500 in Venom's favor.
Yeah, the gold's still scary. Let's check. What's the net worth sitting at? Invoker's still winning. Gyrocopter, as we suspected, to hold
3
in
of the
second
4.
place.
Oh,
Luna,
sorry.
who... I was just going to say, Luna, who normally would be, at this point in the game, kind of like going out of control net worth-wise, still actually pretty far behind. We have an engagement top. Gyro burning his BKB teleport.
Yep,
He's going to leave.
that's smart.
They have no way to stun him.
Roshan has a chance of being up in about 10 seconds. So if Venom goes by and grabs another Aegis, that could be another Rax. Where's the Sunstrike at? I heard it. It's always hard to tell.
I saw blue ping, but yeah, I don't see any impact craters. All right, so I think Venomancer is going to keep up this aggression. I don't think they should hold up.
League sort of just confined to their base right now. Top lane is pushing in from the DP illusions and the Fort Spirits. I guess there isn't really much they can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Shane in particular on the Invoker, but Venomancer is doing a good job of keeping League in their base, and otherwise...
Roche going to come back in about 2 minutes. Both...
Yeah, AA checking with his ulti.
Checking it out, Veno checking out with his wards. They both know that that's going to be hugely important here.
Now, who would you give it on at this point? Do you think Invoker takes it, or do you give it to the Death Prophet?
I would give it... DP's ult used to persist through an Aegis. In that case, I would say her. It does not do that anymore. So I would say Invoker.
Probably the wisest choice, then. Still, they're all just kind of waiting around. I mean, Veno feeling pretty secure that they're not going to get jumped as they walk around right now. They also have pretty good ward coverage. I mean, they could see the Ancients. They could see...
Scouting out Roche again. Here comes the Ice Blast. It's going to see Invoker in there waiting for it.
Yeah, so now they at least know they're over there, but they must have suspected that all along because the lanes have been pretty
Still
silent.
another minute on Roche. There's a Refresher Invoker. He's going full-on Spellslinger here.
I mean, he's invoking a lot of things. The one thing they do want to avoid, though, is just waiting around too long because, as we pointed out, Luna and Gyrocopter are very, very
Gyro
powerful
had his BKB.
carries.
He now has a Demon Edge.
Yeah, looks like he's probably going the Monkey King bar. Unless you build that into...
I mean, yeah, MKB is super good on him. Maybe Daedalus as well.
Yeah, he could be going straight Daedalus, yeah.
Usually you go Chrysalis first, but... or Rapier if he's feeling super YOLO. I don't think so.
I mean, it's on Crispy. It's on Crispy, but I think he'd rather play it safer. Does get engaged by... what's her name? Death Prophet. Oh, Invoker suddenly shows up, burns the BKB TP. But that is twice they have used the BKB.
Again, the BKB, now. You cannot buy a new one anymore as of 6.82. So
you cannot.
Those BKB chargers, those long ones they're baiting out, that's a big deal.
That's huge. Yeah. It's now down to... it should be 8-7. Oh, they've actually burned it out a few extra times. I didn't even realize. So it's down to 7 seconds, and as Brian pointed out, it's tied to your character now, not to the
Luna has a fresh BKB. She's sitting on 10 seconds. And it looks like she's going to build a Yasha next and finally just get probably a Manta style so she can throw out glaives like crazy. I think they know Roche is up. Yeah. They smoked up. They're coming in. This is going to be a huge deciding fight.
Here they come.
Luna has Eclipse up. She could run in, blast that.
Eclipse might not be good, though, because there's so many other targets for it to connect on.
It's better than, like, not using it. Okay, they know they're there with Ice Path.
No, of
Here
course.
Comes the AA, gonna start everything off.
Of course.
Call down.
It's only gonna hit Invoker this time. Oh no, it did hit the other ones. We do have the call down. There's the
Meatball comes in.
And here,
followed by Deafening
here
Blast.
comes...
Double
Oh, there was a
kill.
huge connection on
But it's not
Reflexy.
affecting Luna. Luna turned on BKB at the right time.
No, but it did hit Crispy, and he burned to death from the dot.
Oh man, Invoker's in there just trying to finish
Luna
Roche as fast as he can. I think he's going to do it.
Luna's...
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Got a double kill.
yeah. Luna stuck around. But they got it. Yeah, Luna stuck around, did mop up the Witch Doctor kill. Or sorry, not Witch Doctor.
I was focusing on Roshan there. Did Crispy not get his BKB off? Here comes the combo.
No, I don't believe
gonna
it
die
did.
here probably, very likely. G4 steps in, he'll catch her.
Yeah, I would have to
and
think.
one more right click should do it.
I mean, the tornado fall damage. Yeah, the fall damage killed her. No, I don't think I saw it. No, it's still at 7 seconds. BKB was either on cooldown or he just didn't click it in time. And then he died because the meatball itself did not hit him, but the flames did, and he burnt to death.
I just wondered if he popped it late or didn't get a chance
So that
to pop
was...
it or something like that.
Seems like it was either on cooldown or he just didn't get a chance. But this... I mean, again, the Invoker is just devastating with that double meatball.
And then DP's coming in. If she has her ghosts, they can push pretty seriously here. Well, the other team will be back completely in about 20 seconds. They're just going to go.
And, yeah, they're just going to go for it. I mean, they might as well. Luna's down, and Gyro is only just getting...
under the Sunstrike Meteor.
Bye-bye, Jakiro. How much does the Meteor do at this point? Let's see if I can...
There's like a million numbers. Feel free to look at it.
Yeah.
They just canceled that Centaur ult. Just goodbye with the tornado.
Yeah. There's some good damage coming in on Witch Doctor, but Pascal as well taking a bunch. Centaur and Witch go down. Death Prophet goes down.
There, probably for the best.
Sand King.
That's going to be a dead Sand King.
Sand King goes... He does have a gem. I mean, it's not... Yeah, don't... Now's not the time to be a hero.
What?
He's going to try.
He just went back like that. He
has the Aegis, but I think this is really risky.
He has full Wex now, so he's moving around like a race car. He could have easily gotten away if he hadn't done that. He might still get away. He's going.
No, he is determined. He's going to get
the
this.
Jack kill.
If
Luna
the
had
Forge
left,
Spirits are just devastating.
But Luna left the Jack alone, and yeah.
Which, yeah. Dota players, don't leave your supports to die.
I feel like there might have been a miscommunication on whether to go on Invoker or not, and one person thought yes, and one thought no.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. It's surprising because we figured once the BKBs came out, this Invoker would be shut down, but I mean the BKBs just are not stopping the damage. So what can you do? I mean, League's on the back foot here for sure. What do you do at this point? They got the BKBs. It's not changing these team fights. What can you do to win this?
I mean, the only fight we've seen where they used BKB was at Roche, right? And it worked. It totally worked for Luna. Luna survived almost the whole thing. It's just something. And there again, the BKB just stopped that meatball.
That's just right. And there's a good pick on Veno.
Oh, is that just looking?
So really, what we're saying is these team fights they need to
get the start. They need to control
times.
them. They need to be able to pop BKB when they want to. You can't have.
Right.
Well, that's going to hit him for sure. And yeah. At this point, 500 doesn't mean
there's
as
no
much
way
as
to
it used
follow
to. But Invoker has Gem. He needs to not die. He needs to be very careful. Oh, this is going to be a dead Crispy. Oh,
that's
he has BKB,
a dead Crispy. They are coming to support.
Invoker
He's got the
does a ton of right-click
BKB.
damage.
Epicenter's not going to do...
BKB does not stop that, of course.
Sand King is basically neutralized for now.
He's not going to have any mana.
They are going to get Centaur.
It's down anyway.
Yeah, he's dead. And the rest of Veno is now here to support, and they're probably just going to push through bottom since they are all here now.
Invoker full Wex, moving super fast.
Let me switch to buybacks at this point.
If Luna stays out there...
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, the cancel with the
wheels. The lift.
That's a dead AA.
AA is going to go down. Yep. Gyro must have bought back. Yep, Crispy did buy back, so...
They might get the melee racks out of this if they can commit more people down there right now. Here comes the call down.
I 100% think so.
The call down, Jakiro's back, he could freeze him right out of that. No, he blinked away.
Yeah. Still, they did bait out the buyback, so I mean that's one less buyback for League of Legends.
And do they still have Aegis? No, the Invoker used that. They used that bot.
And I just want to point out, Invoker's got a disgusting amount
this
of
might be a melee
right
Rax.
now.
Yeah, Invoker has 7.2k. That's 2 lanes of Rax down. It's very hard to come back from, especially when their team doesn't have very good split push.
This is very rough. Yeah. I mean, what needs to happen right now is basically what you said is the absolute perfect team fight where the BKBs are on at the right time, where the damage is coming in and it's connecting on everyone. There goes the ult. It's gonna miss. The stun misses. Now they're just taking a lot of free damage from Sand
There's
King.
There's the 2 big Hebes off, and that's what they needed.
That's good. That's what they need. That's exactly with the Pipe of Insight as well. So that's a lot of magical protection. But here's Invoker. Invoker just shows up and starts killing people.
Luna.
That's one.
Oh, no, my.
Nope, he's just going to lift him and fall damage, and there goes Luna.
Invoker comes in and cleans up.
And no one can buy back. All these deaths are going to be permanent.
That's going to slow the Shivas.
Unless Crispy just pulls out a miracle right now, that's game. Yep, that may have been the GG fight right there. They're obviously not going to call it because they will be eliminated if they do, but how do you come back from losing 3 lanes?
I think they might call it, especially if they get Crispy here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if they get Crispy, it's done. Oh,
but
he turns on the BKB. I don't think you should turn and fight, though. Run before that Invoker Tornado. Good jukes.
He didn't
oh, watch out. Wow, the crispy jukes there were real. That was really, really good. They still have the towers at the Ancient. That's going to be what they rely on. But, I mean, frankly, at this point, can they even leave the base?
I mean,
they are trapped.
Luna is one of the best wave clearers in the game, but still, that's not, I mean...
But that's a Luna that's farmed as well. I mean, he just got the Manta, but that's...
Yeah, no, this tower's going to fall. I think that's GG.
Another Centaur ulti, but
exactly.
You can't
That's
catch
the thing.
him. He's too fast.
Their initiation is like, hey, let's run at them really fast. Not only is Invoker
and he runs away at almost
but
equal
speed. He can just tornado you.
Wow. And Reflexy, sorry, dies to the meatball. And I didn't even see what killed AA. I do apologize.
They're just chasing him to Fountain. Oh. This is over.
Yeah. So what do you think in the end really nailed this? Was it the initiate? The Centaur initiate's just not working?
They didn't have a good way to initiate. Like, run at them isn't very good. It worked on early when Invoker was still slow and DP was still slow.
Yeah.
But
they got a couple good picks here. Here comes his Epicenter. Oh, what a perfect Epicenter. That's game. That's GG. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. That is it for League of Legends. They are out of the tournament, and Venomancer, I hardly know her, will go on. I apologize, but we don't know when the next game will be. Make sure you are following us on Twitter at Recreational. But yeah, that is it. Venomancer will go on to face Swag and Scepter. I have been Sean Sayers. The other fellow here is Brian Albert.
Brian Albert. Let's point out that Invoker has 12.2k.
I might... Yeah. Yeah, Shane has way too much gold. He has more gold on him than I sometimes have in a game total.
What? Like a horrible game?
But, well, yeah, but I mean, there's been games where I don't get, like, even remotely close to that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Many GGs to all involved, and we'll see everyone